Grand Rising, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted. It definitely helps out with the prosperity and the growth of the channel, okay? This read is going to be for Leo. Leo, I'm seeing that the read is really strongly being influenced by quite a few number of things. So the first thing that came out was the earth element. The earth element is strongly represented in the southern wind. So if you have any southern wind influencing certain experiences during the cycle of the read, lessons that the soul wants the spirit of true self to learn about, I am seeing specifically with the South that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about power in the South. So the experience that you're going through during the cycle of the read having to do with power, you learning a lesson about it, specifically and strongly related to the South, okay? Then I'm seeing the element water. The element water is strongly represented in the eastern wind. The eastern wind is represented when the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to perception. So when the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to perception, I am seeing a little bit of the eastern wind. So whatever light comes through by the way of the winds, where I'm able to specifically see it and pull certain pieces through. Being in love was one of those things. So it's a little bit of the eastern wind, though the eastern wind also is coming through with the northern wind, and the northeastern wind have to do with you experiencing and learning the lesson about the perception of partnership in regard to being in love, okay? So I'm seeing that the soul wants the spirit of true self to learn a lesson in regard to the perception of partnership and community building when it comes to the experience of being in love, okay? The element water strongly has to do with the beginning. Like I said, perception, new things, new ideas, new technologies, new beginnings. Anything that shows up in the read as an ace is a representation of that element water, okay? I'm also seeing the element fire coming through. So you have the element fire strongly influencing things during the cycle of this read. The element fire is represented in the western wind. So with the western wind, I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the process of rain. So you're learning a lesson about the process of rain, how all of those three different things are very strongly intertwined and woven into the fabric of your life in regard to what it is that you're going through during the cycle of this read. Then I'm also seeing that the planet Saturn has been influencing things during the cycle of this read. Saturn goes through an orbital cycle every 30 years and specifically influences the experiences of going through and learning from and even being released from karmic lessons, okay? Then I'm also seeing some influence from the planet Mercury. Mercury goes through an orbital cycle every 88 days, so a few months. And Mercury influences the experience of data collection, the experience of us writing things down for recollection, and what else? Record keeping, reporting, things like that. If the Chariot energy comes through anytime during the cycle of the read, that is also a representation of your Mercury energy, okay? So as I said before, you got, quite a few different elements influencing the cycle of this read, as well as certain winds and planets. So So with that northeastern wind, the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the perception of partnership with being in love. With the western wind is teaching a lesson about the process of rain, and with the southern wind is teaching you a lesson about the power of the south. Okay, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security from some type of insult. So it could have been like you insulting someone and that, you know, giving you a boost of confidence or some type of ego move, or it could have been, you know, someone insulting you and you know, overcoming that challenge and getting the security that you need from that experience. Okay, I would give an example though. Everyone is mature enough. I make sure that this is for adults when it comes to the reads. So yeah, I'm also seeing that surrounded in the experiences that you've been going through during the cycle of the read, that you're like too cool for school because you won the lottery. So either you won the lottery, someone else won the lottery. I'm just seeing we won the lottery. Okay, so hopefully it was a jackpot, not just a couple little dollars, you know what I mean? Even if it was a couple of dollars, I'm sure that you're grateful for it. Regardless, I'm seeing winning the lottery and encompassing the experiences that you went through during the cycle of the read. You're like too cool for school because, yeah, the fates moved in your favor, and anything that anyone negative has to say about you kind of falls on deaf ears, or it should fall on deaf ears, right? So I'm seeing healing heart energy during the cycle of this read, representing healing from some type of heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction. If you were playing the lottery, there is that energy of the possibility that you could become addicted to gambling, although I'm not really seeing like maybe. Either way, I'm seeing the healing heart energy, so it's showing that you're overcoming any of those challenges if you were going through those challenges. Not projecting that you were addicted or having those kind of issues. That energy of healing heart energy just comes through, and you know, it touches on all the different bases of what it could possibly be representing. Okay, it also is saying something about some type of abusive relationship. So this could have to do with like maybe you weren't speaking or thinking kindly towards yourself, and that could have been reflecting in relationships that you were having with others. So take it as it resonates. Even in regard to this insult, like you could have been insulting yourself, or someone could have been insulting you, or something like that. Okay, then I'm also seeing separation energy. With the separation energy, I'm also seeing like distinctiveness, where like there's like a sense of distinction, like you're not like everybody else, or everyone else isn't like you, which is cool because, you know, everyone is different. Too cool for school. Funny that I said that. And then I'm also seeing maybe there was like some type of sadness or bitterness associated with the separation that happened. Maybe you distanced yourself from someone, maybe someone distanced themselves from you. I am seeing that you may be missing someone, or someone is thinking about you, or there may be a little bit of uncertainty in regard to what's going to happen in the future. Okay, especially if you're healing your heart, or your heart is healing from some type of toxicity in the dynamic of relationships, or if you were in an abusive relationship, or you know, you are getting brave and courageous in regard to speaking kinder to yourself and treating yourself more kind. So take it as it resonates. I'm seeing love call. So there's an energy of someone expressing love, you getting and receiving messages of love, or you sending messages of love. Someone is thinking of you, you're thinking of someone, and someone just letting you know, or you're letting someone else know that like you love them or they love you. Okay? And I'm seeing that this love call is coming through from a soulmate. So you have like a soul connection, a partnership, a soul contract with a life partner. I am seeing that that is who or where that love call is coming from in that healing heart energy, okay? If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that has been offered to me is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a representation of an offering of new passion and union, or something that has to do with love. So thank you. Maybe a new relationship or something new that you're passionate, like that I would be passionate about, or something like that. Something that I love. So thank you. It is coming through as astonishing, stunning, or that's why it's being offered to me, because I'm being received that way. So I'm being received as like strong and okay. So thank you. Then the energy that I see you in is the Fool energy. The Fool energy is representing someone adventurous, someone going on a journey, maybe someone taking a trip, someone exploring with this Fool energy. You're being received as very healthy, very wholesome. You may be a little bit older in your age because you are being received as like wise. And you may be going on a journey to a place where like there's a lot of history and culture there. So take it as it resonates. I am seeing that you are thriving in this energy. It's like very natural, okay? Let's see. So in regard to the separations energy, well, yeah, we'll just talk about that when we get there. So in the past position during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing you in this Five of Cups reversed energy. The Five of Cups reversed energy is representing that maybe there was some spilled milk, that you're not crying over it, you're not sad over it. The specific quote that goes with that is, I don't have any regrets. I gracefully accept everything that has happened and I'm moving on. That's the quote that goes specifically with that card. So, or that energy when it looks that way. So you are being received in this energy as like you moved on quickly. You gracefully moved on quickly. You didn't have any regrets, and you did it because you are moved by a power of influence. So take it as it resonates. And you're not being received as dramatic in this energy. So like I said, just gracefully and in an energy of acceptance. So then I'm seeing that you were in this Two of Pentacles energy. This Two of Pentacles energy represents that you needed to make a decision. I'm seeing the decision that you needed to make had to be an ethical one. So you made a conscious decision and a timeless decision. Maybe in regard to your finances. And then I'm seeing that maybe you did the conscious and wise decision that you made was to separate yourself from toxicity, addiction, or abusive ways, right? Or making the choice to move on gracefully and heal from any type of bitterness or sadness that you were experiencing. I'm seeing that this Queen of Swords energy is maybe who it was about, or you were in this Queen of Swords energy, being led by your truth and justice, setting new boundaries. Like I did say, I am seeing this love call and soulmate, so this is someone that you can trust. Queen of Swords is led by their truth and justice. The gender is not specific, so take it as it resonates. With the Queen of Swords, this is someone that's like really soft though. Like they have boundaries for sure. And they're led by their truth and justice. They're definitely someone that is willing and able to defend you, or you're, you know, in that energy where you're setting boundaries to protect yourself. Though this person is very like soft and graceful and gentle, so take it as it resonates. I'm seeing that this Queen of Swords is not in a sorrowful energy, and this is like someone that has a sword, obviously, to wield and protect themselves, though they're not being received as harmful. So this isn't, and like I said, they're really soft. Like, it's not someone that's trying to cause any harm, not someone that's sad or depressed or sorrowful. They're just in an energy of like protecting themselves and defending themselves. So this could either be you, or this could be that person, you know, that you needed to make that decision about. Okay, so then I'm seeing the Ten of Rods. The Ten of Rods is showing me that maybe you were a little bit overwhelmed in regard to being in that Queen of Swords energy, because you like took on a lot of responsibilities. Maybe because of the Queen of Swords energy, there was maybe some overindulgence. Maybe you were gambling a lot. Take it as it resonates. Or this could represent like a bunch of people, you know, feeling some type of way because you separated from them, right? And that's where the insults were coming from. Though, like I said, if you were in this Queen of Swords energy and you won the lottery, and it's like you needed to make a decision, and it was an ethical decision, and it was a reasonable decision, and it was timeless, because you made that decision is why you won the lottery. And then with this Queen of Swords energy, it's like she's like this person, he or she, gender's not specific, those Queen of Swords, so they're led by their truth and justice. And it's like with that separation, you're willing to cut any and everybody off, especially if they're insulting you and overwhelming you with insults, right? You're setting boundaries, and you're being received in this Ten of Rods energy is like very believable, as a 10 represents like the end of a cycle and a new beginning. So this could be a representation of like ideals when it comes to being in love, okay? With that northeastern wind and perception of partnership, I'm seeing believable, I'm seeing useful, not disturbing. So it's like the love calls, the expression of love. Maybe you were feeling like you were love bombing someone, or like someone was love bombing you. Or maybe you were just in an energy of, like I said, you maybe were reflecting. So take it as it resonates. I am seeing that maybe you checked yourself with this Ten of Rods energy, where like you didn't want to become overwhelmed, or you didn't want to be overburdened or weighed down by the worries of the world, right? So then I'm seeing you in towards the end of the cycle of the read. Whatever it was that you were, the energy that you were in with the Ten of Rods, I'm seeing that you lightened your load, because then you were in the Six of Swords. If you can look here, it's like with the Ten of Rods, it's like someone is being weighed down or worried by carrying it all. And then in this one, it's like you balance things out, and you're in that energy of just like letting energy flow and getting your emotions and your affairs in order, so you're good to go. So with this Six of Swords energy, I'm just seeing that you're moving on to calmer waters. You're not like ruled by your emotions. You got your emotions in check. So with this Six of Swords energy, I'm saying that you weren't, like I said, you got your emotions in check. So you're not frazzled, you're not dysfunctional, you're not like in an obsessive energy when it comes to thinking so much about love and what it is that you separated yourself from. And you're not involving yourself in a toxic type of energy, or the dynamic of like an abusive relationship. You're really just gracefully letting it flow. Okay? And I'm seeing that somewhere in between like the Ten of Rods energy with the Six of Swords into what's going to happen in the future. There is an angel energy. So it's saying that there was a need to compromise, right? And with that angel energy, as soon as we get into like the aspect of what's going to happen in your future, it's the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. Like some type of justice or new revelation or new truth or new information for this Empress in regard to their justice. So this could be you that's in this Empress energy. An Empress is someone that's like innovative, creative. They cultivate with materials and resources and express themselves in like the most amazing ways. So if this is you that's in this Empress energy, that's awesome. That you're getting your justice as well as like your truth. Like you're being led by your truth and justice. So that's amazing for you. I am seeing you in this energy as like very smart, very intelligent, or you're being acknowledged or recognized for your intelligence and your wit. You're also being received as not boring and not radical. Like I said, towards the end of the cycle of the read, you have your emotions in check. So moving forward, you do get that truth and justice that you deserve. Okay? And I'm seeing that either you had to compromise by getting your emotions in check and healing from that toxic type of energy or whatever was going on, for you to get this truth and justice in the future, or whoever was opposing you needed to compromise. Okay? Either way, the angel stepped in. Okay? So as far into your future as I can see is you in this King of Cups energy. And this King of Cups energy is someone that is emotionally intelligent. The gender is not specific, so take it as it resonates. The King of Cups is someone that is aware of how to manage their emotions, how to communicate their emotions effectively, and they've mastered this. That's why it's the King of Cups, right? So this person can express how it is that they feel in a healthy way, right? And they also understand the emotions of others. So take it as it resonates, because anybody that understands their own emotions and also the emotions of other people is someone that it could go either way, right? Nonetheless, we like to look on the upside of things. So if this is you in this energy, congratulations on mastering your emotions and being able to also make space for others to be able to communicate their emotions to you as well. Okay? This isn't a King of Cups in reverse, so I'm not getting like narcissistic energy or anything like that. It really is someone that is in the upright that from what I can see, like you've worked hard to get into the energy of the King of Cups, because in the past or in the cycle of the read, I'm seeing that you were in the Five of Cups reverse, where like I said, if there was some type of spilled milk, I'm not going to say it was out of an energy of arrogance, though more so out of an energy of not wanting to be dramatic and not wanting to be messy and not wanting to be chaotic or abusive or carry on toxic behavior in regard to relationships. You want to be a person of influence and respect. So I'm just seeing that you did the inner work. And yes, some of it may have been difficult with the Ten of Rods energy, though it's very believable that everything that you went through had and served a purpose. And it was so that you could really and genuinely move on to calmer waters in a healthy dynamic, in a healthy way when it comes to relationships, whether they're personal or professional. And even more so, you definitely want to do that if you're in a soulmate union, because your soulmate deserves the best version of you. Okay? So you're in this King of Cups energy, thriving, very natural, very romantic. You're globally being recognized in this energy as like universally aware of your emotions and the emotions of others. Very romantic, and also, like I said, natural in that energy. Now this could be your soulmate that is in this King of Cups energy. Like, that is your justice. Your justice is that this is who's in your energy now. This is who you begin to build with, is this King of Cups energy, or one in the same, where you get to build with this King of Cups energy being who it is that you are. So take it as it resonates. Like I said, the gender is not specific. Nonetheless, as I said before, it is this Empress justice to have this Ace of Swords. So if that also includes a soulmate union with this King of Cups, then congratulations on many different levels, because that's a soulmate union, that's a love call, and that's, you also won the lottery. So it could make, you could be making someone feel like they won the lottery, or there's a genuine jackpot lottery win, that, you know, congratulations, because you deserve that. And don't psych yourself out of the amazing things that you deserve to experience in your life, okay? Whether it be love, riches, fortune, good fortune, a healing heart, right? All of that good stuff. So, especially being in love, that is an amazing thing to experience. And don't take it for granted, just like the rain. Definitely don't take it for granted, just like the rain. So to you, Leo, I do thank you all for joining me for this read today. I send love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels.